Hey, what is up, fellow traders? Black Coffee Trader coming to you guys on a Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, March the 6th. And once again, we had another red day. Feel like I'm being kicked in the teeth the last couple days. Well, I don't just feel like it, I have been. This market has a way of humbling us, or it sure did me. Today, it at least wasn't quite as bad as yesterday. The problem really for me today was this morning. I had 3 of my PA accounts that are badly in the red, and I did blow up this one PA. I'm going to silence, rest in peace, PA 14. Thankfully, that account did give me a payout, but unfortunately did lose it. And the problem was here in the pre-market this morning. I kind of got caught a couple times, and then I was working my way out of this, and we had this monstrous boner move up at around the 7:10 time frame, 7:10 to 7:15. And then, stupid me, what happened is I moved my stop back. As this candle starts, squeezing higher, I just moved my stop up, thinking that this is just going to be one of these candles that, and then we're going to continue our downtrend that we had been on. Well, I was just flat out wrong, and I finally, got out of that trade for a $450 loss. And then I watched this thing consolidate and continue to rise up, and then this candle was actually green, and I thought, well, I'm going to just get in before this move ends. And I did see that we were near, the previous high here. And of course, it tanks on me. I tried it again, and at that point, these accounts were like $1,000 in drawdown, or 800 or something like that. So, and then I didn't take another trade until 8:30. I took one, thinking we're going to break out. It just, honestly, as stupid as it may sound, the trades that I took with these accounts today, it felt like as soon as I entered a trade, it would just go against me. I know that that's not reality, but that's the way it felt like. So, but I think I actually walked away today. I walked away from my charts probably between 10:30 and around noon. I literally just walked away. I left the computer screen. I walked away, didn't look at anything for an hour, at least an hour. And I had some time to think. And I believe that one of the issues that I've been having, and we've had a couple difficult days. We've had a couple. Today was actually a bit of a green day, but we've had 2 red days. So today was just also a tough day. But the thing that really stands out to me is I am trading way too often on anticipation, and I don't want you to be confused, or I don't want to confuse myself on that. We're all anticipating the market to do certain things based on the criteria that we're looking for, whether it's price action, whether it's levels, so on and so forth. As you can see, some of the levels I'd like to draw out on the 30-minute chart, but I believe what I'm doing far too often is looking at a move and then anticipating the next move without getting good confirmation of a level or of a move. And I know that there's no way for us to know 100% what direction the market moves, but there are things that we can look for, such as breaks and retests or bounces off of specific levels. And I feel like the last couple days I've just been too aggressive and not waiting for good confirmation, and that's on me. That's not on the market. That's on me. But I had some time to think about that. But yeah, I really don't think I need to change anything. The other thing let me retract that statement. The other thing I do need to change is I need to stop doing what I did here. When a move starts to go against me pretty massively, is just allow the trade to stop out and then look for another entry. It's far safer than, I wasn't even trying to add in and work my way out of this, which it never would have worked anyway, not with that big of a move that we had. But it's just, I think it would be best if I left things alone sometimes, because I choose an entry point for a specific reason, and sometimes you're just flat out wrong. And we have to accept that as traders and make those adjustments and go for the next setup. So yeah, the last couple of days have just been a little bit rough. The positive and the good side is we've got 3 PAs here that we're doing very well on. Those 3 PAs are, well, I guess while I've got this chart up, this is not the one I wanted to bring up, but this one here, I moved out the 6 that we did so horribly bad on yesterday. I moved those out to April 1st. And then obviously today I didn't do so well on 23, 24, and 25. So those are on life support, $70 away from blowing those accounts. But these 6, 19, 21, and 22, those are all at, $1,300 to $1,700 in profit. So we're an average of about $1,000 away from threshold across the 3. So those are in good shape, and then we had a nice rebound day today on 26, 27, and 28. To move those out to an April 1st target, we needed $200 a day basically, and we got almost double that today. So that was a really good start there. So I feel like I can pull those back out, and I've got a lot of drawdown left. These accounts didn't have much drawdown left this morning. They were at like 377, 372, whatever. And we lost $300 on those today. The unfortunate thing there, and this is again on me, I switched to micros because I was going to, after this morning's dilemma, I decided to trade PA 11 and 14 on micros. And I did make back some of that, but unfortunately I blew up this account 14 in the afternoon session. I believe it was one of these small losses. No, it was this loss. It was this first loss. $50 loss here is where I blew that account. What I'm doing here, I'm trading 2 contracts, 2 mini contracts. So I'm going to do that with the rest of these along with 11. So 11, 23, 24, and 25. I'm gonna copy trade them. If I blow them, I'm gonna blow them all. If the drawdown is so far, I'm either gonna bring them out or I'm gonna blow them. And it is what it is. I'm losing about, in real money, I'm losing about $165 per account if I blow them. So that's what we're faced with. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trade those with 2 or micro contracts going forward. I just say minis. I meant to say micros. But anyway, where was I at? On progress. So yeah, we did okay here. So those 3 are the ones that I'm trying to get to the next payout here in March. Obviously, before the last 2 days, I was hoping for about 12 accounts, but I'm still waiting on my approval on PA 18. So when I get that approval, I'll start trading that account again. But it would have about a $532 drawdown, so I'll be careful with it. But I am going to trade a mini like I typically do with all my trades. Another interesting thing, this 150K account that we had basically blown yesterday, shockingly enough, I entered a trade with that account this afternoon. I don't even remember where it was. I took one trade with it, made $100, and I figured I would blow it. I'm like, well, with this $35 reset special, it's $35 it's worth. But I guess I'll take another trade with it tomorrow, and if I can regain it or bring it back out of the hole it's in, I will. So I did blow up this account 208. What I'm typically doing with these 150Ks is I'm copy trading a PA at 3x. So if I'm trading 1 mini on a PA, I'm trading 3 minis on the 150K. And it didn't work so well this morning on account 208. So one day we blew it, which is frustrating. But again, with that $35 reset, I want to take advantage of that. So I'm going to be a little bit aggressive, and if I blow it once or twice, so be it. I actually stopped trading this 209 account. When I walked away, I did not take another trade on that account all afternoon just because I'd done some damage in the morning, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to let it go. I'll come back to that account tomorrow. So yeah, frustrating day, but frustrating couple of days. But the good news is we're still making progress on some of these accounts, and if I can get those across the finish line to a payout, that's actually money in the bank. So yeah, take profit. I did have a positive day on the one take profit account that I reset. I did hear back from Take Profit because of that not being able to get out of a trade issue I had yesterday. They said that they had quite a few emails. The way I understood it was kind of about a similar matter. So they said they would look at it. So I reset one of the three. The other two, I guess we'll just wait and see what they come back at. I can always reset them later. So, but yeah, off to a good start, and I do need to take that a little bit more seriously moving forward. So we'll try to be back at it tomorrow. I am not going to trade probably tomorrow until maybe in the afternoon session. I'm not going to trade at all in the morning. I've got quite a bit of stuff going on tomorrow forenoon, and honestly, the morning session has not been nice to me the last couple of days, so I think I'm just going to take a break, and I'm just not going to trade until lunchtime, maybe early afternoon, and see what I can do in the afternoon session. Now, if I would have done that today, it wouldn't have been good. I did not trade. I mean, what you're seeing on the screen is the trades I took for all of my accounts in the afternoon, with the exception of the micros. I took a couple back here, but this massive move, thank goodness I wasn't in a trade. I just made $70 on a long here, and I was eyeballing this thing, and I just couldn't quite pull the trigger on a long, and I'm glad I couldn't. I just didn't like the price action, and this thing had this mega dip. I mean, mega dip, and we just saw, I mean, I think this is where Powell was speaking today, but we had a tremendous nasty price action. I did jump in a couple of times, lost some, made some, and I let it go for a while. And here I thought we were breaking out. I did catch a couple wins, but then I also had a big loss, well, $255 loss. And I decided, you know what, I'm done. So I just didn't trade the rest of this. So if we'd have that kind of a day tomorrow, I might not take a whole lot of trades. And I'm not, honestly, I don't think it would be a bad thing if I just kind of took it easy for a day or two and just kind of reset my brain a little bit. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling here. I need to shut up and end this video. I can't put lipstick on a pig. It's an ugly day. Let's just put it that way. So, hey, we'll be back at it tomorrow. At least for some in the afternoon, I'll take maybe a couple of trades. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to work on trying to continue on 19, 21, and 22, and then 26, 27, 28. And then once I get the approval on PA18, we'll continue to trade that account. But yeah, that's going to be my focal point, and I'm just going to try to take it a little bit easy, be a little bit more defined in my setups, maybe take a little bit more look at some of these levels and be a little bit more careful and look for confirmation before entering as many trades. So that's a wrap for today. Reminder about the specials going on with Apex. My code BVLSTBTS gets you the best deal, 71% off, a 3-day pass, and the $35 resets. And by the way, that is an awesome deal on resets. It's cheaper than 80%, so it's a very, very, very good deal. Cheaper than 71% off too. So take advantage of that if you're needing evals or resets. Take Profit Trader, their no fee forever discount is ending at midnight tonight. So if you need Take Profit accounts with that no fee thing, use code BCT. That always gets you the best deal with Take Profit Trader. And once again, thank you for those of you guys using my code. So I will now shut up. Good luck, trade well, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow.